One. Okay, cool. Awesome. Okay. Yeah, so I guess we'll just start alphabetically. So I have everything in alphabetical order, obviously, because I'm not a monster. But yeah, on the top we got the Death Note box set. We got the first 3 One Piece box sets, and then that was just the box that my Ramona Flowers figure came in. Way better, yeah, I figured. Good, good, good. Oh, also around my lamp, I have all my GDQ tags. So I guess that's something fun. All right, so we got so there's 5 centimeters per second. This is the manga, and then there's this light novel. If you've seen it, the light novel or this novel, it's like from the girl's perspective. I haven't read it. I've read the manga, which is interesting. 20th century. So a lot of this stuff I have not read, to be very fair. I just get manga sometimes. So 20th Century Boys, I've never read it, but I'm trying to collect it all. I think I kind of talked about this briefly yesterday on stream, but I like to binge manga nowadays. So like if there's a series that I think I'm going to like or I know I'm going to like this guy, this is the same dude that made like Monster. So I know I'll like it, and it's highly rated. So I'm waiting until it's all out. And it's really hard to see, but there's like a picture that forms on the side of the novels. It's like a guy with like a smiling mask with like a big eyeball at the top. Like the eyeball's like right there. And then there's like the smile mask. It's kind of hard to see, but yeah. So I haven't read that. Akuma no Riddle, no idea what that is. Asadora, I haven't read it. It's by Naoki Urasawa, same guy that does this. Yeah, you won't notice it unless you point it out. It's really subtle. Yeah, haven't read this by the same guy. Assassination Classroom, I've read like the first, I want to say like 14 volumes. So I have all the volumes here. This series is like, it's interesting. It's okay. Not great. I wouldn't necessarily recommend it. I think it has a good premise, but like, I don't know. It tries to focus on too many characters that are just really boring, rather than just focusing on a couple. Apossims, I've not read this. I don't know. Ascendance of the Bookworm, I have the first 6 books. I have not read any of them. So yeah, another. This one's good. Well, good-ish. It's like a horror series. Yeah, it's okay. The first 3 volumes of Baccano. So I haven't read any of the novels, but I've watched the anime and I really like it. The issue is volume 4 is out of print, I think, and I have not been able to find it. And it's like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it, so I just stopped buying it. Like, volume 4 specifically is really hard to get prints of. There's a part where a boy character was wearing a dress that was hype, and I like that. In Assassination Classroom. I'm assuming that's what you're talking about, yeah. I like Assassination Classroom. It's like I would probably give it like a 6 out of 10. Probably. It's good. Like the concept is great, and Koro Sensei is hilarious. I think Koro Sensei is such a good character. The issue is they try to make it about the entire class when there's only like 5 of the students who are actually interesting. Out of 10, no, I'm not sure. I'd give it a 3 out of 5. You're right, Jicky. A classic. You all know it. You all love it. Bakuman. Yeah, this is this was one of the ones that really kind of kicked off the manga trend for me. Like, Death Note was the first manga that I ever bought, but like Bakuman was the one that really sealed it. Like, man, I fucking love manga. Whatever you do, don't listen to Paul. Don't watch the anime for this. Read the manga. The anime's not bad, but the manga is just so objectively superior. I would highly recommend this series, but please read the manga. Don't watch the anime. Barakamon. Oh, also, that's a sheep from Catherine I got from the limited edition of Full Body or whatever. You left Death Note at your parents' house? Damn, rip. Barakamon. This is a very good one. This is just like a really feels good happy series. I was mentioned yesterday that I couldn't think of a series that's just like nothing but good vibes. That's this. If you want something that's just nothing but good vibes and makes you feel good, you should read Barakamon. I hear the anime's okay, but I don't think it ever finished. But yeah, it's just a really happy, feels good series. I like it a lot. Bakuman is up there for my favorite manga as well. I think if I really sat down and thought about it, I'm sure Bakuman would be top 5. I actually like Bakuman more than Death Note, I think, which is maybe weird to say to some people, but I think Bakuman is actually better than Death Note. Battle Royale, the novel, I've never read it. But I want to read it. Black Butler, the first 11 volumes. Black Butler's okay. I've read most of these. I've maybe like the first 9 or so. It's okay. This was a series that I really just was mostly reading in high school, so it's been a long time since I've got a new volume of it. Yeah, Matt loves Battle Royale. Yeah, I haven't read it, but it seems really good. And then we have like an Aria the animation mug. I've never seen it, but I have Aria the animation. I have the anime. But yeah. Black Cat. This is a really good one. It's just, I don't know. It's just like just a good shonen manga. Some cool action fights, some fun characters. It's kind of an old one. Not old, but like, and a lot of people haven't heard of it, but it's good. Yeah, I love Death Note, but Bakuman's better. Yeah, I agree. We got Black Lagoon. So I have not read the manga at all, but I've watched all of the anime, and I really like the anime. So I was just like collecting the manga. So I actually have not read any of these. But yeah, I like the anime. It's fun. Black Cat's hype. Yeah, if you guys haven't heard of Black Cat, if you're looking for just like a fun shonen series, Black Cat's good. Blood Lad, this is Matt's. I've never read any of Blood Lad. I'll try to point out the stuff that's Matt's, if I remember, actually. Battle Royale is Matt's book. I think everything else on the left is mostly mine, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, but Battle Royale is Matt's. Black Cat is Matt's, mostly. We kind of, like, went 50-50 on it. There are a lot... Like, I think Black Butler was another one that, like... Back in high school, we would kind of, like, split the cost on stuff. Death Note was another one we split the cost on. So some of them, it's 50-50 on them. Like, I know I bought a lot of the first volumes of Black Cat, but I think Matt finished it, if I remember correctly. I can't remember. But Blood Lad, that's all him. I've never read it. Blood on the Tracks, I have the second volume. I just got it, so... I plan on reading it. It's by the same person that made Flowers of Evil. So I'm intrigued in that regard. But yeah, I only have the second book right now. So there's going to be a lot of situations. Another thing, just keep in mind, I work for an anime distributor. So sometimes I just get there's a lot of damaged items that I have. So I might just have random volumes. But yeah, it's just because I got them from work. Blue Exorcist, this is a good one. This is another one that Matt and I kind of went 50-50 on. I think I bought some of the ones originally, and then Matt was more finishing the later ones. So I think a similar situation to Black Cat. I don't remember entirely, but actually not bad. The anime for this sucks. Don't watch the anime for Blue Exorcist. It's really bad. The manga's pretty fun though. It's just another shonen series. Blue Period, I have no idea what this is, but it looks good. I think it's about the art is really interesting. It's about some artist or some kid who's trying to get into art in high school or something. I don't know. It looks interesting. I don't know why I picked that up because then I have to put it back in and I have to set my phone down to do that. Bobobo. Absolute classic. I don't know if you guys know about the tragedy that was the Western Bobo release of the manga. So these are the only volumes we got in the West, but it's not actually the start of the series. This is in the middle of the series, but for some reason they just decided not to release any of the ones that came before it. They just said, let's start in the middle, and then it didn't sell well, so they just canceled it at volume 5. It is such a tragedy, because Bobobo is the funniest series I've ever seen. This series is insane, but yeah, watch the anime if you can. The anime is a tragedy too, because the anime never finished. So the only way you can actually complete the entirety of Bobobo is reading the Japanese manga. It's so wild. Yeah, the anime ends Okay, this is a spoiler for the Bobobo anime, but I'm not gonna say like what happens, but I'm gonna tell you like how the anime like didn't finish. So it's not like it's not a spoiler of what actually happens in the show. It's just really like how the anime didn't finish. So like basically the show got canceled, but they were like kind of not really in a good spot to end it. But or at least I think it got canceled. I don't know, but they were in a weird spot to end it. So in the show, there was like a running joke that the characters would make, and Bobobo was like really self-aware humor. There was like a running joke the characters would make that like, oh man, we only have like 10 episodes left. And then the next episode, oh man, it sucks we only have 9 episodes left. And everybody thought it was just a joke. But then the last episode, it's like it sets up for this like really big fight, and they're like, and then Bobobo's like, oh well the show's over though. And all the characters like, wait, what? And then the show just ends. Like that's how the show ends. It's just all the characters are like, wait, no, you're serious? It's over? Like, yeah, sorry. It's so funny, but it's so depressing. But yeah, Bobobo is insane. It's absolutely absurdly insane. God, it's so funny. Um, Clockwork Planet. I have no idea what this is. I literally I don't even know what this is. I don't know what this is. I just have these 2 books. I just got them from work. Dead Dead Demons, fantastic series by my favorite author, Inio Asano. I've read the first 7 volumes. Absolutely fantastic author. This is maybe one of his weaker stuff in my opinion, but it's still very, very strong. Still would get at least a 4 out of 5. Obviously got Jack Skellington. We got a D&D mug there. Story of My Life, Natural One. Dead Man Wonderland. This is Matt's series. I have never read it. He says it's very good, but I've never read it. Also, he says the anime is terrible. So if you want to experience Dead Man Wonderland, read the manga. I think the anime was just like really rushed and squished. I don't know what happened, but apparently the anime is bad, but the manga's good. Death March. Okay, so there's a lot of these. I have a bunch of really shitty light novels that I just got because they have absurdly stupid names. This is Death March to the Parallel World Rhapsody. Never read it. It's probably terrible. We got Death Note, a classic. You know it, you love it. What more do I have to say? Yeah. Yeah, read it instead, for sure. Devil Survivor, Volume 1. I haven't really read the manga. I just got it. You guys know I love the Devil Survivor game, so I got that. I don't know. I haven't read it. Doubt. This is another good one. It's like Mafia-esque. It's okay. I like it conceptually, but there's a lot of weird stuff. There was like not a sequel, but like the next series that the author made, I think is way better than Doubt. It's called Judge. Downfall by Inio Asano. I mentioned this one's on stream yesterday, but yeah, Inio Asano is my favorite author by far. But very depressing. Like, what's the synopsis? Selling copies is the only thing that matters. So what happens if your manga series just ended and you have no idea how to start a new one? Your marriage is breaking up. Your pure love of manga has been destroyed by the cruel reality of the industry, and nothing seems to fill the sucking void inside you. Find the secret combo for a new hit manga series and everything will be okay, right? Like, that's it, the Inio Asano vibe. Also, the art is incredible. Everything about Inio Asano is amazing. But yeah, this is the person that made Pun Pun. Like, their shit gets heavy. And the series is literally called Downfall. It's yeah. That was a good one night stand for sure. We got Durarara. So the novels here are on the left. I haven't read most of them. I read the first 2. I love Durarara, the anime at least. And then we got the manga for Durarara. This is like the newest one. I only have volumes 5 and 6 of it. I don't have any of the other ones yet because I just kind of got them, but yeah, Durarara's hype. It sounds like an autobiography, right? Yeah. We got Empty Box and the Zeroth Maria. I know nothing about this, but it like for the longest time, it's been like top 20 on my anime list for manga. It might not be anymore, but for a while it was. So everybody says this is really good. But yeah, I don't know anything about it. Final Fantasy Lost Stranger, never read it, don't know what it's about. I have volumes 1 and 4. This is another situation of I just happened to get volume 4 and I already had volume 1, so I'm like, whatever. If I end up liking it, sure, whatever. I'll just get it. That way I'd only have to buy volumes 2 and 3, but yeah, I don't know. Fooly Cooly, the manga. The manga's okay. Watch the anime and watch the anime multiple times. Fooly Cooly's weird. I hated the anime when I first saw it, but it's now one of my favorite shows. It literally gets better with every rewatch, and I don't know how, but it just does. The Flowers of Evil. So, a lot of people say if you like Goodnight Pun Pun, read The Flowers of Evil. And I understand the comparison, and The Flowers of Evil is not bad, but don't go into this series thinking it's going to give you Pun Pun vibes, because it didn't. But it was not bad. But I definitely went into it thinking it was going to be something that it wasn't. Open Pokeball. BBQ, you're going to love this. You ready? It's another Pokeball. I think this is empty, though, yeah. I don't know what's in the other one. Maybe, I bet it's another Pokeball. Yeah, it's another Pokeball, which is probably empty. Yeah. Isn't that hype? Let me grab a drink. I hope my phone's not gonna die. My phone is really old and bad. We're not even halfway done yet. Yes, it was BBQ. Oh, do you have that too? Yeah. It's the Pokeball that came with that gold thing inside. I think I have it somewhere. There's like a big box of Pokemon toys in that game closet I showed earlier. I think they're in there somewhere, but I don't know where they are. But yes, those are what they are, yeah. Wow, I'm surprised somebody knew what that was. That's like an old cut. These were from like fucking like 20 years ago. Damn. BBQ, you're old. Full Metal Alchemist. Man, what a great series, right? I would say if I've read literally even one volume or watched any of the anime. But I just have the entire manga. But I've never read it. And I've never watched it. But I hear it's good, so I have it. So, yeah. It's so good. I know. I've heard. Op, do you recognize the Pokeball? They came with a gold thing inside like 20 years ago. BBQ had it too. Got The Girl from the Other Side. I don't really know what this one's about, but I really like the art. I'm missing volume 3 and volume 6 so far, which is sad, but not as sad as Something Soon. So A Girl on the Shore. This is another Inio Asano manga. Mikey and I were talking about this yesterday. Very, very good, but yeah. Yeah, Inio Asano stuff is like, it hits hard. It hits hard. Absolutely fantastic, though. Girls Last Tour. This is sad. I'm missing volume 1 and volume 5. So there's 6 volumes total. I have 2, 3, 4, and 6, but I don't have 1 and 5. And I just never, I don't know. I just haven't bought them. I've just gotten all these and I was like, I should buy volume 1 so I can actually read the series, but I just don't. So I hear it's good, but obviously I don't know because I haven't started yet because I can't start yet. God's Lie, I don't know what this is. I got it recently. The art was cool. I don't even know what it's about. It was 99. Oh, Op wasn't even born. Wait, how old are you, Op? Oh, okay. It was a bit. Okay. I was gonna say I thought Op was like a couple years younger than me. Okay, all right. Jicky wasn't born. Okay, all right. I was gonna say I was like, there's no way Op's that young. Okay, all right. You scared me for a sec. I was like, oh my god, do I not realize how old Op is? What a bad friend. What more do I have to say? Goodnight Pun Pun, the best thing, the best form of art at all. I love how the things go down and there's a picture of Pun Pun on the side. I cannot recommend this enough. I can't do it. I can't recommend it enough. Yo, what's up, Set-On? Welcome to my stream. Aren't Op and Paul the same age? Maybe. Possibly. I think Paul's a year younger than me, if I remember correctly. But I don't remember. I'm 26, almost 27. Like I turned 27 in May. I think I'm 2 years older than Op. No, I'm 3 years older than Op. 3 years ish, relatively. Imperfect Girl. I have the first two volumes. This is actually it's written by the guy who made Monogatari. I've only read the first volume and I think it's not very good, but I don't know. Oh, we got another. Gotta get my hand out of the camera. We got another shitty light novel. In Another World with My Smartphone. Fucking. It's fucking shitty light novels, dude. Inside Mari, volumes 1 and 2. I haven't read it. It's by the same person that did Flowers of Evil, I believe. So maybe it's gonna be good. I don't know. I remember when Pokemon didn't exist, people fucking loved Star Wars. Yeah, back when Star Wars was not milked for money. Invitation from a Crab. This is just like a really nice like series of shorts. I don't know. This is a good one. It's just a nice read. It's a weird one though. Got another shitty light novel. Seriously, the titles on some of these are insane. I've been killing slimes for 300 years and maxed out my level. What the fuck? This fucking anime is so stupid. They're called Pokemon, and they might be bringing the teachings of Satan to your children. Love it. I Want to Eat Your Pancreas. If you don't know what this is, that title probably sounds really weird. But apparently this is good. Or apparently the anime is good, at least. This is the novel, obviously, but I haven't read it or seen it. But apparently it's good. Judge. So this is what I was saying earlier. That series Doubt up there. Doubt was I don't know if it was the first, but Doubt came before Judge. And Judge, in my opinion, is like just a better version of Doubt. Judge is like, I like it a lot. You saw that? Oh, you saw Judge in a bookstore? Yeah, Judge is hype. I can't show you any of the other covers besides the first one because there's spoilers. So the covers, they have all the characters. So they're all like wearing hats based on like one of the 7 deadly sins or whatever. But like the covers, like when the people die, so it's like kind of a death game kind of thing. When the people die, they're just dead on the next cover. Like it's just like yeah, like whoever dies in a book, they're still there on the cover for the next one. They're just dead. But yeah, I'm not gonna show the other ones because the other covers obviously would have spoilers. Is this Hotline Miami? Yeah, it is. It is. It's basically what the characters are. Oh, Pancreas, gotcha. Yeah, it's actually apparently really sad. I think it's like about like a girl with like I don't know if it's like pancreatic cancer or something. I don't know. It's about some girl who's like really sick and like dying in the hospital or some shit. I don't know. Maybe that's not right. Something like that. But the name is definitely bad. Kaiji Volume 2. I hear Kaiji's good. I don't have Volume 1. I just happen to have Volume 2. So I haven't read it. Kakegurui, I have the first volume. Never read it. Matt watched the anime, said it was extremely mediocre, and I trust his opinion. Matt is really good at finding really mediocre shows. He's fantastic at it. It's like his one of his biggest things he can do is finding mediocre things. We got Konosuba. This is like a spin-off, like a Megumin spin-off. I've never read it, but it's Konosuba, An Explosion on This Wonderful World. They're the first 3 volumes of that. Oh, Op. Here you go. Here you go, Op. We got Made in Abyss, volumes 1 through 8. I think I'm on, I don't remember what volume I'm on. I want to say 6 or 7. But I'm pretty sure Wherever I Am is as far as the anime is, but I don't know for sure. But I know Op likes Made in Abyss. Made in Abyss is really good. I like it a lot. I was scared the cashier would look at me weird. Yeah, they probably would if they hadn't heard of it. It's such a weird name. Yeah, one of Matt's many superpowers is finding really mediocre anime. But yeah, so we're like halfway done. I'm trying to go fast because I don't want to like waste your guys' time, but I also think, I mean, you guys wouldn't be here if you guys wouldn't be here if you didn't enjoy this. So, mostly I'm just trying to hurry up because I worry my phone's gonna die. Matt, these are Matt's first 3 volumes. I think it's the only 3 volumes, but yeah, Madoka. Obviously, I've never read the manga, but the anime is amazing. Fantastic series if you haven't seen it. Magical Girl Apocalypse, also Matt's. I've never read it. Yeah, I don't really know anything about it. This is a god tier speedrun. Yeah, I'm trying to speedrun. Oh, Maidens in Your Savage Season. I only have the 3rd volume. I don't know. I have no idea what this is. I just happen to have the 3rd volume. Mob Psycho, fantastic. Mob Psycho's hilarious. I've only read volumes 1 and 2 so far, but like, holy fuck. Mob Psycho, I think Mob Psycho is the only like pure comedy anime that I've actually liked besides, or I say anime, but I've only read the manga, but it's the only pure anime series that I've liked since Bobobo. Generally speaking, if an anime or a manga is like just purely comedy, like there's more to it than that, but like, I don't know. There's just something about comedy shows and anime that I just can't really get behind, but it's hilarious. I really recommend it. Yeah, I've never seen Pop Team Epic. I hear it's good. Maybe I'll give that a try sometime. Monogatari, you guys know it, you love it. So these are all the light novels. I have all of them so far, I think, that have been released. The latest one, I think, is Owari Monogatari 3. But yeah, all the Monogatari novels. I've only read up to Nisei Monogatari, but I've watched up to somewhere in Owari. I think I've watched up to here, but I've only read up to here. But fantastic. There's also a manga adaptation now. I have the first 2 volumes and then volume 4. I just don't have volume 3 yet. But yeah, Monogatari is great. I love it. Monster, fantastic. I think it's like what, top 5 on Mount. This series is fantastic. Naoki Urasawa, yeah, a legend. I don't know what else to say. Monster's great. If you haven't read Monster, read Monster. I hear the anime is good too, but it might be a little slower paced. I don't know, but yeah, manga's amazing. Oh, what do you know? Another Naoki Urasawa, Mujirushi. It's okay. It's all right. Monster's better. Probably goes without saying. My Hero Academia. I'm up to volume 22. Great series, really fun. I'm actually surprised how much I like this. This is just a fun series. That's all there is to it. It's just fun. If you want something that's fun, My Hero is great. It's just fun. Snafu, yeah, no. I have the first 3 volumes. I haven't read this. I've watched the first season of the anime. It's okay. I don't know if the light novel's good or anything, but yeah, it's Snafu. It's I guess this falls into the shitty light novel names. It's the full title is My Youth Romantic Comedy As Wrong As I Expected. So yeah, another shitty light novel title. Oh, this is hype. I haven't read this yet. Neko Gahara's Stray Cat Samurai. Tell me this doesn't look hype as fuck. I don't know if this is good at all. I just saw this and was like, oh my god, that's fucking insane. So I got that. Ooh, fantastic. The Night is Short, Walk On Girl. This is like the sequel to the Tatami Galaxy. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. That's some furry shit if I've ever seen it, yeah. Nijigahara Holograph. This is also Inio Asano, the Goodnight Pun Pun author. This is actually, it's hardcover. I think it's their only hardcover release, and it's very big. Like, obviously, you can see how big it is, just like compared to like Nisekoi. It's tall, but yeah, really good one as well. Nisekoi, this is Matt's. I have read the first few volumes. It's okay. But yeah, Matt has, he hasn't like finished it, but yeah. That's one of Matt's series. Noragami, I've read the first few volumes, and I think it was a cool concept, but I didn't like it enough to keep going with it, so I haven't got anything past volume 5. I like the art, though. The art is really good in Noragami. And, all right, it's time. What you've all been here for. You already know. You already know. One Piece, baby. One Piece, baby. So yeah, we're up to volume 70 in One Piece. I haven't read all that. So I have read up to here. So I just finished the Davy Beck fight. So I've read up to volume 33. I have watched up to probably like 63 or 64. Somewhere one of these 3 volumes is where I stopped in the anime. But yeah, I switched over to the manga and I do not regret it. The manga is fantastic. Sing the 4Kids intro. It's like, gotta go. Don't give it up, Luffy. Don't give it up, Zolo. Don't give it up, Nami. Don't give it up. No. I don't know the rest of the words. Some shitty like that. It's like, oh my god. I wish I remembered it, but I don't remember it all. Fuck. It's like a really like cheesy rap. It's like there's one part. It's like, oh, his name's Zolo. He's like a samurai and an lady. Nami's not shy. The pirate crew coming through doing their thing. The king of the pirates. I'm gonna be king or something like that, right? I think that's it. And then like whenever they added a new crew member, there was like another line. There was like something like Sanji's cooking, like Usopp's doing that marksman thing. I think it was like. Usopp's doing that marksman thing. Sanji's cooking, Chopper's doctoring or something like that. And then I think after that point, they like actually did the Japanese intros. But yeah, it was hype as shit. Very cheesy, but obviously. I love One Piece. Yeah. One Punch Man. So I only have the first volume. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm gonna adjust the lighting a little bit while I talk about this, because it's a little darker over there. Let me move the lighting a bit. Maybe I'm wrong. One Punch Man fans can correct me. They can yell at me. I feel like it's funny, but I cannot imagine it doesn't get old. I cannot imagine that the joke does not get old. I can't imagine it doesn't get old. Yeah, I don't know. Pandora Hearts, I don't really like this one. So this is another. This is actually very similar in the sense of Black Butler. I read this in high school because one of my friends read it and said it was good, and I think it started off interesting. But the more I read it, the more I realized that I just don't fucking care. So, yeah. One Punch gets carried by solid characters. Yeah, I could. I liked the first volume. But yeah, I haven't got more because I worry that, I don't know. Penguin Highway, I've never read it or watched it, so I don't know a lot about it, but I heard it's good. It is by, the reason I got it was because it's by the author that made, the author that wrote the Tatami Galaxy and Night: A Short Walk on Girl. So that's why I got that. Persona 5 manga, volumes 1, 2, and 5. I just happened to get all these, so I was like, ooh, cool. Ping Pong. Oh, you love it. Love to see it. The art, the covers for Ping Pong is so hype. It's just like a bunch of like action shots from the manga. Fucking love Ping Pong. If you guys haven't seen Ping Pong, masterpiece anime. Just absolutely fantastic. Platinum End. So I have read like the first 3 volumes, but I have the first 12. So this is by the Death Note guys, and I think I don't know. It's okay. And I don't know if you've read Bakuman, but for some reason I feel like one of the stories that is made in Bakuman I feel like it's very different from Platinum End, but there is a vibe in Platinum End that was in one of the series in Bakuman. If you don't know, Bakuman is like a manga about making manga. So like what I'm saying is one of the manga series that one of the people in Bakuman made, it has a very similar vibe to Platinum End. So I wonder if they were making that series inside Bakuman, and they're like, this is like cool conceptually, let's kind of twist it and make it into something else, and that'll be our next one. I feel like that's what happened with Platinum End. You know the one I'm talking about? Yeah, see, I didn't even have to say it, and Looney already knows what I'm talking about, but I genuinely think that's what happened. But yeah, it's cool. Platinum End is, if you've seen oh, what is it, Future Diary? If you've seen Future Diary, it's almost the exact same concept as Future Diary. But yeah, it's okay. I've only read the first few volumes, but the art is obviously amazing. We got Pokemon Adventures. This is actually really fun. There's some like dark shit in Pokemon Adventures. Like Pokemon like die, and like a lot of the gym leaders actually work with Team Rocket. Like it's kind of metal. So yeah, I enjoyed that. And then boys. What boys? What boys? What more do I need to say? What more do I need to say, boys? I wish I had the Andre emote from Discord. But yeah. You already know. You already fucking know. I don't even need to say anything, but you already know. You already know. Promise Neverland. So I have all the volumes that are out right now. So there's only 20 volumes of the series total. 19 and 20 aren't out yet. I have not read any of this, but I've read this. I've watched the anime and it was fantastic. I haven't watched the season 2 anime because I hear they butchered it. But yeah, Promise Neverland's great, but I don't know where it would be in the series, in the books at least, but I've only watched the anime, so it's probably somewhere like around there or something. I don't know how many books the anime goes for, but Promise Neverland's cool. I hear it's not as good near the end. Like it kind of loses its touch a little bit or something. I don't know, but people say it's still good. But yeah, the first arc of Promise Neverland, like what the first anime covers, is just like insanely good. It's just so fucking good. Let me move the lamp over a little bit. And we're on the last bookshelf, so we're almost at the end of the tour. So Siren, this is another one of Matt's series. Is really good. So I don't know if you guys know who Lestat is, but he went to high school with me, and he was always trying to recommend Siren to us. Always. He was always saying, "Oh, Siren's really good. You have to read Siren. It's really good." It is fun. It's just another like shonen action series, but it's pretty interesting. I haven't finished it. I don't know where I got to, but I do want to go back and reread it someday. But yeah, Matt has read it. He says it's good, and yeah, I think it's a good one. But yeah, it's like a shonen action series. I don't remember the full concept. There's something about like going to like a parallel world, like fighting monsters about shit, but yeah, I have no idea. There's a Gintama episode title that talked about prison school. Really? That's funny. Ran in the Gray World, volumes 1 and 3. I just, I have volume 3. I read the first volume. It's okay. People say it's really good, but it's okay. I don't know. Any Darker Than Black fans? I've never seen it, but my friend Cash Money McBank always said Darker Than Black was good, but I've never seen it. Here's another shitty light novel. Restaurant to Another World. I don't know if it's a shitty light novel, but I don't know. I think this actually might even be the manga. Yeah, this is the manga. But yeah. I don't really know anything about it. Sayuki, I know literally nothing about this. I don't know what this is, but it looked cool. It's like some like collector's hardcover edition, but it looks visually similar to like Trigun. I don't know why. It may be completely different, but just for some reason it just aesthetically it gave me Trigun vibes. Scott Pilgrim versus the World, you love it. This series is so funny. If you haven't read the manga series, or not the manga, the comic books, there are actually a good amount of differences from the movie. I don't really know if I want to go into any of them, but there are a lot of things that are very different in the movie. The movie, it's literally my favorite movie, but yeah, the comic books are fantastic too. Secret. So this is by the guy that made Doubt and Judge, and this series is boring. It's just bad. Like, it's just not good. It's just not good. Silent Voice, fantastic. Absolutely amazing. There's some things I don't like about Silent Voice, very minor things, but overall it's really, really recommend it. But it's very sad. If you don't want something that's sad, don't read Silent Voice. The movie's on Netflix. Ooh, hype. Silver Spoon. It's like a farming series, I think. I don't know. I have the first volume of it. This one, I have volumes 1 and 4. Skull-faced bookseller Honda-san. I don't know what the fuck this is on about, but tell me this cover doesn't look hype. Tell me that doesn't look hype. So I got that. Sneeze. This is by Naoki Urasawa, the monster, 20th Century Boys. I'm a big skeleton fan. Oh, well, there you go. Yeah. I don't know if it's good or not. I've never read it, but yeah, Skullface bookseller Honda-san. What are the skeleton series? Do you know about Skeleton Knight in Another World? I don't know if you like isekai light novels. I think there's a manga as well, but yeah, Skeleton Knight in Another World. If you're a big skeleton stan, that's another one. Oh, speaking of shitty isekai light novels, we got So I'm a Spider, So What? This is an isekai about being reincarnated in another world as a spider. Yep. Haven't read it. Maybe it's not terrible, but I don't know. Solanine, absolutely fantastic. The one and only Inio Asano. Yeah, incredible. Very good. Not as good as Pun Pun, but I think it's, I don't know. In my opinion, it's my second favorite of their stuff, but, you know, they got some other good stuff. Yeah, no, you should look it up. I'm not advocating for any of those Skeleton Knight stuff. I literally don't know what it's about at all, other than it's like an isekai series about a skeleton. But yeah, I think those Skullface Bookseller and Skeleton Knight in Another World are the only ones that come to mind that are about a skeleton. There's maybe others, but yeah. I didn't know you were such a skeleton stan. Solo Leveling. This is interesting. I haven't read this, but I'm really looking forward to it. This is really, really hyped up. It's actually in full color, which is kind of cool. So this is a Korean manga. But it's like really like, also, yeah, you'll see it's damaged along a lot of my manga is damaged. But you know, that's just how I get it. Yeah. This is supposedly really, really good. It's like a Korean, I think it's called manhwa, is like Korean manga, but this is very, very hyped up.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, Matt's such a nerd. But yeah, no, interested to try that one out. I hear nothing but good things about it. Oh, Brooke's your favorite One Piece character? That makes sense. Brooke's actually, that's funny you say that. Brooke is my least favorite Straw Hat, by far. Soul Eater. So here's the thing. The Soul Eater anime is bad. The Soul Eater manga is decent, but I just never finished it. But like, if you want to experience Soul Eater, I think the manga is the way to go, but I never finished it. Space Dandy, baby. He's a dandy guy in space. Oh yeah, let's go. Space Dandy. Love to see it. Obviously, watch the anime. Spice and Wolf. I hear this is good. Never read it, but I have the first volume. Here's an interesting one. I don't know if any of you guys have heard of this. We'll skip ahead really quick. That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime. Yep, another isekai series with a really long name. There's a trend right now in anime for isekai. If you guys don't know isekai is a genre. It basically means like transported to another world. So think like Sword Art Online, that kind of thing. It's really, really popular right now to make an isekai series with like a stupidly long name. Like That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime. You know, there's one that I unironically want. Well, it is definitely ironically. There's one that's called like Reborn as a Vending Machine. I Now Wander the Dungeons. I don't understand what. I don't get it. I don't understand this genre, but it is so popular right now. It's so popular. Your professor talks about anime in class. That's unfortunate. I'm so sorry, Jiki. So Tagami Baki. I would be shocked if any of you have heard of this. I have only read the first 10 volumes, I believe, maybe even less, but I love the art for Tagami Baki. It's very interesting. I don't know. The art's just. I mean, like, I don't know. I don't even. It's hard to like thumb through. Yeah, I'm. I was gonna try to thumb through the manga, but it's like hard to do that with one hand. But yeah, Tagami Baki, just like the art. I don't know. The art is just like so interesting, and I like it. I don't know. It's not like amazing, but it's just one of those series that I don't know. I just really like it. Is it wrong to pick up girls in a dungeon and isekai? Maybe. I don't. I honestly don't know what that's about, but I. It might be. I don't know the plot though, because I've gone out of my way to not know what it is. Also, people call that series Danmachi. I don't know why. I'm guessing it's part of the Japanese name, but there's a lot of these fucking anime nerds that will ask me like stuff. And when I first started my job, they would ask me about Danmachi, and I'm like, I don't know. I don't know what Danmachi is. But then I finally found out that Danmachi is like what people call that series because the name is so long. They don't want to call it. Is it wrong to pick up girls in a dungeon? They just call it Danmachi. Yeah, that is kind of what started it from mine. Or that might not be true, but that's the one that I first really saw the trend pick up. Was the Danmachi series like? After I had found out about Danmachi, I started seeing all of these like shitty isekai light novels with like super long crazy names. Like there's some more that we'll get to in just a sec. But yeah, it's I don't understand the trend. Next up, To Your Eternity. This is by the person who made Silent Voice. I've only read the first 2 volumes, but it is very, very sad and very good. You'll also notice I have volumes 9 and 12, but I obviously don't have all the other ones before it. I'm missing volume 5 as well. Like I said, I end up getting a lot of random volumes. So, but yeah, first couple of volumes I read very good. All very sad, very, very sad. But yeah, super good one. So, Toilet Bound Hanaka-kun. I have the first 4 volumes. I've not read any of them. I don't know what to expect going into this. I've heard it's good. I don't know. I don't know anything about it, and that's how I want to go in. I want to go in completely blind. Oh, this is interesting. The Voynich Hotel. So this is maybe how do I word this? This is maybe the best series that nobody has heard about. Like, obviously, if I say, like, the best series, you know, it's going to be, like, Pun Pun or something like that. But, like, of everything I have on my shelf, I've never met anybody who has known this series, and it's incredible. For some reason, it gives me vibes of Durarara, just the way the story pans out, that it, like, just kind of, like, equally follows, like, a lot of characters. I highly recommend Voynich Hotel. It's only 3 volumes, so it's a quick read. But yeah, it's very good. If you like if you like the way that Durarara's like pacing and story structure is handled, I think you'll like this. Yeah, really, really, really like Voynich Hotel. Fantastic series. If I can put it back there. Okay. Weathering with You. I hear this movie is good. I've never seen it. This is just the novel. Welcome to the Ballroom. It's actually like a ballroom dancing manga, which is very interesting. I've never read it, but yeah, I don't know. It looks interesting. Wandering Witch, The Journey of Elena. I don't know if this is isekai, but yeah, it's like a light novel with a pretty long name. I've never read it. Ooh, What a Wonderful World. This is by Inio Asano. Pun Pun. Really, really good. So this is it's like a series of short stories that like some of them are like very, very mildly connected to each other. But yeah, it's just a series of shorts. It's a good one. I like it a lot. It's one of their older ones if I remember correctly. But yeah, I like it. It's very good. Anything Inio Asano, you can't go wrong. But keep in mind, some of it's kind of like it's deep. Oh my god. Okay, we're getting to two. My god. Woof Woof Story. I told you to turn me into a pampered pooch, not Fenrir. So this is an isekai series where they get reincarnated as like a fucking like wolf god or something. I will say it again. I don't get it. I don't get this fucking isekai trade. This is like arg my emotes aren't ready in book form. Like, I don't get it. And guess what? Another light novel. The world's finest assassin gets reincarnated in another world as an aristocrat. I'm not making this up. This is the current trend in manga and anime. It is light novels, specifically isekai genre, with insanely long names. And I don't get it. I just don't understand. I think Pix. I'm pretty sure it's like I've obviously never read it because I'm not a nerd, but I think that's the idea. That feels like a title, but they just put another sentence at the end of it. Yeah, that's basically what it is. I don't get it. Holic. I've heard good things about this. Yeah, I don't know. I've heard good things about it. One of my friends in college really, really liked it, but I've never read it. But yeah, I have the first omnibus. Supposedly it's good, but I don't know anything about it. Your Lie in April. These are Matt's actually, the first 3 volumes. So I have a love-hate relationship with this anime. That's all I'll say. Your Name, I've never read this or watched the anime, or the movie, I guess I should say, but apparently it's really good. We should make an isekai. We could. It's not that hard. All the isekai that are popular are shitty. It'd be easy to make one. Last but not least, Yu Yu Hakusho. I have not read this. I used to watch the anime way back in the day in Toonami, but I've never rewatched it, so I don't remember most of it. All I remember is that it has the best tournament arc of any anime, and I vividly remember that, and I will fight anybody who says otherwise, unless it's the tuning exams in Naruto. That's kind of like a close one. But yeah, Yu Yu Hakusho, a classic. I actually just got this finished, or I just got all the volumes very recently. For a long time, I just had like random volumes, but yeah, I just recently ended up getting. I now have all the volumes, so yeah, I'm excited to read that. But yeah, there's obviously I have a lot of shit to read. Like I said, so many of these series I just haven't read. I just have them, and it's like I don't have enough time in the day for all this shit, right? Like I work constantly. I'm trying to stream. I'm also trying to play like, my giant backlog of games. I can never catch up. I can never catch up. I got transported into another world to kill a dark god, but instead I became a real estate tycoon. Fix, that's fucking, yes. We're working on it. That's the one we're doing. Oh my god. Yeah, the Dark Tournament was great. That's the thing, Looney. I just remember the Dark Tournament being super hype, but I don't remember anything else that happened in the anime. All I remember is the Dark Tournament, and I don't even remember a lot of details with it. I remember like very specific things from the Dark Tournament. Yeah, it was great. Gintama had a really good tournament arc. I'm sure it's good, but yeah, like I don't know. Like there's a tournament arc like really early on in My Hero Academia, like that fucking like sports festival or whatever. Really low tier tournament. I love My Hero. I shouldn't say I love My Hero. I really like My Hero, but low tier tournament arc. But yeah, seriously, like I don't know. The Dark Tournament I remember being amazing, and I actually really like Naruto's tuning exams. I don't know if that's like kind of like a basic bitch take, but I love me some tuning exams. Yeah, so that's all my manga. Yeah. That's all she wrote.